What's up? My name is AMIN PAYNE and I'm here today for another episode of Let's Make a Beat with our store DJ family. I'm a producer DJ, I make hip-hop, gfunk, house, but today I'll be making a beat from scratch using the MPC-37, which is the brand new member of the MPC legacy. So I'll only be using the stock sounds that comes with the MPC and no sampling, so we get straight into it. Cool, so for drums, I have these single shots that it's like a pack I made from all the single shots that come within the MPC content. And the BPM of this beat is 95. I'm gonna kind of make like a G-funky hip-hop beat. That's what I'm gonna do today. And then at the very end, we'll switch it up completely, put acapella, remix it. So hopefully that'll be the fun part. So these are the drum sounds. So using those single shots, so I can just program them one at a time, which is how I'm going to do my drums today. So let's get into it. Now I'm going to add the snares. Cool, that's in time. Let's do the hi-hats. Cool, now just some percussion elements. This is the XY FX thing that MPC has, so I'll have access to beat repeat, like as you heard before. Tape stop. So that's really fun to do stuff on the fly. Cool, now that we have our drums, let's move on to bass. For bass, I'm gonna use the Hype plugin here, which is pretty dope. There's some great sounds in here. I'm gonna use the Fuji house bass. So let's get into it. Cool. Next up, let's do some bras. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to record each track, like each element from bass, keys, and so forth. So yeah, let's get the strings in here. Cool, I'm happy with that. So next up, I'm gonna add some piano, and for piano, I have the Hype plugin again, Warm Stack. It's got a bit of a string element attached on. Cool, so let's do that, let's add that in. Cool. I want to add a higher register because it sounds nice. So let's do that as well. I'm just going to overdub it on top. Nice. I also like this kind of, so I just add that in. Cool. So far we have drums, we have piano done, bass, strings. So next up, we're gonna move to choir. Again, this high plugin, so diverse. It's got sounds from synths to piano to choir. And that's lush. Actually, what I might do once I record this choir track, I'm gonna sidechain it to the kick to kind of get that real nice, sidechain effect happening, obviously. So I'll record that in and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do that on the MPC. So to add the sidechain to the choir, I'm just gonna go to the mix track. There's the choir here, you can see it, volume. So I'm just gonna go add the mother ducker as here, boom. And so basically the sidechain's on the choir, so all it needs now is a input. So that you can, so I go to the kick, as I said, I wanna be sidechained by the kick. So go back to my drum track, find out where the kick is, boom. And then we're gonna input the mother ducker input. So now the sidechain knows that the kick is the input, and it's gonna sidechain the choir. So if you wanna hear it just together, let's hear the choir and the drums. You can see that sounds cool. Sweet, so I'm happy with that. I wanna add, I think the last one is some ARP. So let's get to the ARP track. For that, I am using the Odyssey plugin, which is pretty dope as well. I'll show you this cool trick I'm about to do with the ARP. So, but I just switch on the ARP function. Cool, but I'll go one register higher. Cool, so let's add that in. I just want to play along the bass and the drums. Now, the reason I like this ARP and why I'm adding it to the track is it will sound really cool for like an intro, but part thing is you can go to edit and filter, and this knob here is adjusting the resonance and the frequency, so I can do cool things like so that's pretty cool. MPCs has some great sounds, some great functions. I love working with this thing. The workflow is awesome. So now that we've added the ARP, as you can see, so yeah, this is my menu. This is my mute track menu. So this is where I have access to muting and unmuting all the tracks. So now that I have everything that I wanted to compose, drums, piano, bass, strings, ARP, choir, now I can actually construct the beat as I want. And what I want to do is play some leads on top, some like I'll show you, like, oh, check the ARP off. So I think this is it. So we're gonna get into it straight away. This is the beat that I've made. I'm gonna play it live. It's all just doing a 4-bar loop. This is gonna continuously loop, and I'm just gonna be in control of what's being muted and what's not muted. So this is it, let's get it. I want to start off with the choir, then the ARP, and then the piano, and I'll bring everything in one at a time. think that's it for this one. But now that I've made this whole beat, I've got all the layers here, the drums, bass, and such. I'm going to remix it, as I was saying earlier. And by that, what I mean, I can change the BPM completely from 95 to 113, kind of like a kaytranada tempo and vibe. I'm just going to add new drums, because like a 4/4 type of drums. So let's go to a new drum track here. Make sure our old one is muted. I'm actually just going to do drums on its own. And for that, yeah, let's just get straight into it. Just do a 4/4 kick and I'll add the other elements into it. Some percussions. Cool. So now we have new drums. I want to do this thing. It's just a 4/4 kick, just to kind of, you know, from the intros and stuff. So we'll go back, mute this one, and do just a 4/4. Cool. Okay. Project's in 4 bars, and what I want to do is extend it out to 32 bars, so that when I add this acapella that I'm about to add, it will play the whole acapella and instead of cutting it off at the 4-bar loop. So first things first, we come here, we'll double the length. So that's 8, 16, 32. And essentially what the MPC has done now is take off 4 bars and elongate it to 32. So we'll just keep playing. So now I can add the acapella that I was talking about. Let's go to audio track, add it in, bust the rhymes, bring it to the beginning. So the cool thing about the MPC, again, is it has a warp function. So if you export an audio file in, you can just press the warp, tell it what the original BPM was, which was 95 in this instance, and that will just sync to the BPM that you have playing.
Wow, to all of my who don't care, flows like a bunch of young black millionaires.
Cool. So now that we have our acapellas, we have our new drums. Just one small thing I wanted to do, just to switch up the sound a little bit. That string sound that we had, yeah, I want to change it to this grimy auto filter sound, which is in the tube synth plugin. A little bit more kaytranada, but I believe it's a bit of a low register, the midis. So I'm going to transpose the whole thing by an octave. So go up, I believe.
Wow, to all of my who don't care, flows like a bunch of young black millionaires.
That's the one. So now the fun begins. I can just kind of let the acapella play all the way through, and I can just mute and unmute tracks. Yeah, pretty much just do a live remix. So hopefully it sounds all good. Let's go.
Wow, to all of my who don't care, flows like a bunch of young black millionaires, making you run. Me and my done stacking my ones. Flows a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see a landscape in my lawn. Dangerous, my nigga should be accurate. Have to get the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, watching my Dell, sipping my mo, sipping it slow. Them pretty bitches saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive ole. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot shit every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. Flipmode squad is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Hold the breath, we swinging it from right to left. With the rock left. nigga should be hot to death. Staying alive, you're the only that's gonna survive. Holding my heat under my seat, whipping the fire. Baseline for all of my people moving around. Give me your pound, all of my holding it down. Cutting you up, the new shit, rocking you up, rocking you up. My black holes, sucking you up. Proud to all of my who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run me and my done stacking my ones. Floss, 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 floss. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see a landscape in my lawn. Dangerous, my nigga should be accurate. Have to get the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, I do my deal, sipping my mug. Sipping it slow, the pretty bitches saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive oil. Little a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot shit every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a health fear of us. Too much of us is this dangerous. We so dangerous. A flip mode squad is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Hold your breath, we swinging it from right to left. With the wide left, should be hot to death. Staying alive, you're the only that's gonna survive. Holding my heat under my seat, whipping the fire.
Cool. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun. This is it's my actually first time making a beat like strictly on this thing. This is a brand new product, as you know, and I just own a normal MPC. So I usually get busy on the pads, but having these keys is really like convenient, and it allows me to get like creative with all the sounds that come in, which are really quality, as you heard. So I'll be taking this to on the stages for sure. Shouts out to Akai for making a really good product. By the time you see this episode, this unit will be out. So make sure you go check it out. You'll see Store DJ retailers. It's a great, powerful unit. So I highly recommend it. And again, thank you, Store DJ, for having me. Had fun. Peace.